Alright folks, welcome back. It's time to throw it back. Throw it all the way back. If you were to try to get the biggest throwback, get the most X mult by skipping the most blinds, how would you do it? One way you could do it, you could start a full skip run, just skip every blind from the very beginning, and hope for the best. Or you could play the first couple blinds, first couple antes normally, then only start skipping once you have the build online. Once you're confident you can score enough points, score an end game amount of points. You can use those first couple antes when the scoring requirements are still low. Use that time to collect the jokers that you're looking for and build the deck that you think that you want. So with this in mind, my mind immediately went to the cryptid strategy. So currently the easiest way, or I guess the best way to score the most points, is to copy cryptid with Perkeo. Cryptid, you add cards to your hand and then you can get the held in hand scoring from the Baron and the Mime. So my plan for getting the biggest throwback is here, ante 1, we took the round 1 skip Arcana pack for Perkeo. And then from here now I'm just looking for Cryptid. So how do we get Cryptid? We want to get Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense can give us the spectral cards, and then after that we're looking for blueprints and brainstorms so that we can get more cryptids percolating here, and then eventually find a Baron and a Mime. Or maybe just the Baron is good enough. I don't know yet. But here we can take Temperance. Or we can make a gold card. I'm going to take Temperance. We're going to get the 10 bucks now and then plus some interest. And even though we skipped here, we should have enough money we can buy the voucher in the next shop, or the first shop, I guess. Let's go Temperance. Okay, here I have 3 clubs. We can discard for more clubs. I can discard again. Okay, one more time for clubs. Okay, we did it. I was starting to worry there. Ship it? Okay, we got $23 dues. I think the grabber is something that we definitely want. Let's check in these buffoon packs. Okay, 6 cents. That's convenient. Okay, so we can use 6 cents to get the spectral cards. We're looking for Cryptid now. Other spectral cards that we might want, we can also get Deja Vu for the red seals, make some red seal kings for our Baron. We can get purple seals for tarot card generation, money generation. We can get even gold seals are fine as a way of getting money. Ectoplasm would be great so that we don't have to rely on the shop to give us ectoplasm. Though we wouldn't use it right away because I don't want 6 cents to be negative. We could open another buffoon pack. It's a jumbo here, so you know, obviously something like brainstorm would be the best, or maybe we can just try to get some kind of money generator. We can afford the grabber, right? So grabber, and then we could take the walkie-talkie. It's a foil and we are playing on the plasma deck, and this can help us for the early game scoring here. I don't think this is super necessary. I would rather have something like Scary Face or Todd. Let's try the buffoon pack. Okay, we could take gratification as a money generator, so it'll give us, you know, within just one round here we can get the 6 bucks. Though if we are using 6 cents, you do have to play the 6 as your first hand, so we have to use our discards to find the 6. If the 6 is not already in our opening hand, we don't get to use our hands and not use our discards for gratification. Could take the runner here, get the scaling source of chips, and so since we are playing on the plasma deck, this can be very good for the early game scoring, and by early game I mean, you know, maybe the first 7 antes, and then because it is scaling and it is chips, then we only need the 1 scoring joker, just the runner, and not anything else, which is really compact in terms of we can leave our other joker slots open for money generators that we get in the future, or blueprints and brainstorms to copy Perkeo while it's generating the spectral cards. Or I guess we could take this Baron and go next. Okay, boss says -1 hand size. We need to find a 6. I'm gonna start by throwing away these diamonds, and I guess so. My plan for finding the 6 is discard a bunch to find the 6. Once we find the 6, maybe look for maybe a flush usually to win here. So maybe if we're going to go for a flush, since I have 2 spades, I can discard 2 spades. So for my first couple discards, discard all the diamonds and discard all the spades, and then go for either clubs or hearts as the next suit. So like here we have a bunch of clubs. We can just discard this flush, because after we discard this one, we should be able to find another flush probably, or maybe 3 of a kind kings we can turn into a full house. Baron is not strong enough right now to score us that many points, so probably I end up playing these kings rather than holding on to them. Let's discard, looking for the 6. Okay, we do get the 6, so there isn't any reason not to ship it. Okay, we get a wraith. Is there a good time for a wraith? Is there a bad time for a wraith? I feel like almost all the time's a bad time for a wraith, but right now I only have $3 in the bank. Alright, give me a brainstorm. That's not a brainstorm. Oh well. Let's look for hearts, I guess. I could try to go for the full house, go for 1 more 9 or 1 more king, but we're out of 9s, so let's go for hearts. Spades. Bummer. -1 hand size. Bummer. Yeah, if we had gone for spades instead of hearts, we would have had a flush. Oh well. Ship it. Hearts 1 time. Cool. That's it. Okay, we only have $7. Could take a stuntman here. Stuntman for this kind of early game scoring, and by early game, 250 chips is a lot. On the plasma deck, on just white stake, 250 chips, that could probably get you through the first 6 antes. Stuntman with blueprint, these 2 together, that might be enough to beat ante 8, just these 2 together. There's, I guess, with the -2 hand size, it's going to be more difficult for us to find our 6s. So I'm not, I don't know. Maybe let's do this. Let's go Arcana Pack looking for Temperance. What can we hit? We can hit Temperance, we can hit Emperor, we can hit Fool. We can look for ways of generating more 6s. Just give me Temperance. Sure. We do get an Emperor or a Fool for Temperance. Okay. How much is that? $22 dues. Okay, so we go Blueprint on Perkeo. I can't afford anything else, so go next. Okay, use Temperance. Now we've got $25 in the bank. We got maxed out interest. We can put the blueprint on the Baron, though it's not going to matter too much right now. Okay, 3 kings in hand. Let's discard looking for 6s. What's this boss? This boss is only 1 hand type. Okay, so we're probably not going to be doing the high card against this boss, maybe? I don't know yet. Just discard and find the 6. There's a 6 of diamonds. I could discard looking for another king, but with just, you know, base 1 times 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5, I don't think my high card's going to get there, even with the blueprint copying the Baron. So maybe we just ship it with the 6 and then play the full house. Okay, we get Aura. Okay, thoughts. Let's hold on to this, and then we can copy it with Perkeo and get negative copies. Let's ship it with the full house here. Go next. Okay, so we have a lot of money, kind of. Let's see here. I want to open this Arcana pack. I probably want to open this Mega Standard pack, looking for seals, looking for maybe extra 6s. It is a Mega pack, so maybe we can get a 6 and something else. I want to use these temperances before I leave the shop, because I want Perkeo to copy Aura instead. So maybe we re-roll here, and then buy something and use temperance after. Let's give that a try. Popcorn, splash, nope. We could get Scary Face. Scary Face is kind of like Stuntman. You get a lot of chips. And then that can basically be enough. Scary Face plus Blueprint, that's enough to beat at least Ante 6, maybe all the way to Ante 7. Or I suppose we could pick up Invisible Joker. Then I don't have room for the Scary Face, but we do get to use these temperances. Okay. Do I want to use both? Yes. Okay, we have a nice amount of money. We can buy the grabber. Actually, the nacho tong already. We got 6 hands. Since we have invisible, let's wait until after we use it before we do any more re-rolling. Because if I re-roll and I find something that I want, I'm not going to have room for it. We can open the Mega Standard pack. So there's no 6s, and I don't really want these enhanced cards. The extra molt cards, you use Empress and you get the +4 molt cards. The +4 molt cards are actually okay with the Baron because it gives us some base molt that we can multiply. If there was a holographic card, I might consider taking a holographic card. But here, these enhancements are not quite strong enough, so we could just skip and open an Arcana pack. Okay, we could use Priestess for 1 planet card since we have the Aura here, or we can make a Steel King. Having a Steel King could be useful. Fool gives me Temperance. I will eventually later make some Steel Kings. When you have the Baron, usually you try not to make the Steel Kings, but you try to make the Gold Kings, because the Baron already gives you the X mult for the Kings. What you want is the money from the gold cards instead. We can use Temperance right now for 26, or I can try to copy the Perkeo here. So I for sure want at least 1 Aura, negative Aura. And since I have Blueprint, Copy, and Perkeo, I have a pretty good chance of getting at least 1 Aura here. The ideal scenario is you get 1 Aura and then 1 Temperance, and then use both Temperances. Let's go next. That's fine too, probably. Do I want to use Temperance now, or do I want to wait until the shopping phase? I guess I'll hold on to it now. So let's, okay, we have another 6. I could use my discards right now, or what? Okay, if I'm gonna use the Aura, let's do it on the King here. Holographic could be useful. Okay, I'm gonna keep the Temperance and then try to get Perkeo to copy it. Let's ship it with the 6 here. Okay, we get Ouija. Okay. Actually, wait, do I I guess now I've got 3 cards, right? I've got Aura, Negative Aura we hold on to, Temperance we might want to hold on to, and then Ouija. I want to get a negative Ouija, so I should use the Temperance, but we would miss out on some money potentially. What's my scoring hand here? Maybe let's go for a Diamonds Flush rather than trying to do the Baron stuff necessarily. Diamonds, we have a Diamonds Flush. I kind of want to look for another king to use my Aura on. Okay, so King of Spades, we can use Aura, or we can sell it for $4. Let's use it. 1 in 6 chance to get Polychrome. 50% chance to get Foil would actually be useful on the Plasma deck. Bummer. So, am I using this Temperance or not? I'm gonna hold on to it. Okay. Here's the flush. Okay. Do we think we can get away with high card against this boss here for the 6 cents? I'm gonna say probably not. I don't feel like we can get there. Okay, we don't have room for jokers. We can open a standard pack looking for a 6. Don't need a glass ace, so we can skip. Celestial pack. Mercury, Uranus, Earth. I think the hand we're most likely to end up playing is maybe a full house. Maybe go full house against this boss here. Okay, give me Temperance. Nice. And we get negative Ouija, so we can sell 1 Ouija. Okay. Let me think about it. Okay, how many 6s do I have in the deck? I have only 1 6 in the deck, so maybe we don't even use the 1 6, because if we use the last 6, it's gonna be harder for us to get more. Maybe we can find a death card to copy the 6 before we delete it. So we can win with 2 flushes. We can win with 1 full house. Let's try that. Discard looking for a full house. We can get some kings to go with our aces. Okay, we can discard looking for 1 more king or 1 more ace. 1 more king, 1 more ace. We missed. So what does that mean for us? We could play high card here, though it's not going to be very impressive high card. Is that going to be problematic? If I draw 2 more kings, it's fine. We have 6 hands. I think we can get there with the kings. I think we can get there with the kings. It's not going to be easy, but I think we can get there. $18 cards left in the deck. Okay. This doesn't score, but then I draw a king and then we're fine. Cool. So we just play the holographic one and then we're fine. Nice. Yeah, maybe we could have done the 6 cents. I wasn't paying attention whether or not we drew the 6. Okay, invisible for blueprint. Nice. Okay, we've used invisible now. So there's a clearance sale here. do I want to use the clearance sale? I kind of want to use the clearance sale. I kind of don't want to get more negative copies of Aura and Ouija here, so maybe we hold on to the Temperances. Even though it blocks Temperance from spawning in here, the Arcana pack. I need to find more 6s. So, do we want to re-roll as a way of finding tarot cards to try to generate more 6s? Let's go Mega Standard pack, I guess. Okay, so here's a 6. Here's a holographic Jack we don't need because we have holographic Kings already. We could add 5s and strength them into 6s. I'm just gonna skip. The boss here, decreased level of poker hand. That's not gonna be a problem. Let's go Mega Arcana. Okay, so I have a Mega pack. We can go strength on the 5 and the 10. We can go death on the 6. And then that gives us access to more 6s. And then go next. I'll use the Priestess for a random planet card. Neptune. Probably not, right? Alright, go next. Bummer. So, Ouija we definitely don't need. Auras we can use, maybe? There's a 6. Alright, ship it. Familiar. Okay. Discard for Kings, I guess? That's something that we know works. We can win with Kings. We can try to win with Jacks and Queens as a full house. Full house wins. If I don't want to go for Kings specifically. Full house. Do I want to use these Aura cards? Yeah, probably. Well, that's convenient. I'm going to use another one. Probably. Holographic again. Okay. Yes. Okay. What's the deal with the Temperances? Temperance now, I should use it. I should use the Temperances. Because I want to copy Familiar. I want to get a negative Familiar. Let's go put the holographic here on the left and ship it. Maybe I should re-roll in the shop for more planet cards. So we can buy these standard packs. I think I will take the clearance sale now. Now that we've used our Temperances. Sorry, what was the boss again? Boss was decreased level. Okay. So maybe we don't play a full house against the boss. These are not 6s, but they're close. They're 5s. I'm going to skip. Standard pack, we could pick up a stone card. It is a gold seal. Gold seal as a way of generating money. I'm going to say no. Because it's going to get in the way of me drawing my 6s. We can do a little re-rolling. Maybe. What am I re-rolling for? If I pick up tarot cards, I don't want to hold on to them because I don't want Perkeo to copy the tarot cards. If I pick up planet cards, I guess there's not that many hands that I care about, and this boss is going to D-level anyway, so let's just go next. Alright, Familiar for enhanced face cards we can sell, and we can sell one more. I guess one consequence of taking the voucher, the clearance sale voucher, now all my spectral cards sell for $3 instead of $4, so we're losing money. That's the thing about the clearance sale, is the rounding. And so when your stuff gets discounted, it gets rounded down in sell price. which is kind of stinky. Alright, we can copy the Baron. We can play another 6. We get another aura card. I'll hold on to this aura until after I discard. Get another Wraith. Okay, well that's not going to happen anymore. Now that we got $100 reduce, let's go aura on the king. 1 in 6 chance, so it's pretty likely. Get the polychrome again. Go for full house maybe. Either way, let's find some fancy kings. We can go jacks and kings. We can go... Yeah, do I want to go jacks and kings? Sure. I could play 4 of a kind kings. Is that better or worse? The upgraded full house. Maybe better? Ship it. Okay. Copy the percolator here. Okay. Saturn, Earth. Let's check the collection here. The last card we used was Temperance, so we can open these Arcana packs. I could reroll first, looking for tarot cards. That's probably what we should do, right? Or I kind of want to take these planet cards. Just, I don't know. You know, the Baron right now is not the safest thing to be doing, and so maybe, you know, getting some levels into like high card levels, getting 3 of a kind levels would be useful. So maybe we open these Arcana packs right away. $121 is a lot of pre-rolls, so if there's a Fool, it's fine. Let's go... Do I care about Saturn for straights, or we just go full houses? Let's go full houses. Saturn we can hold on to. Luchador, don't have room for it. Could take the world here. We could use the world to make spades, flushes, or flush houses. Could try to make a flush 5. I'm gonna pass on the world. Take another Earth card. Don't have room for Judgment. There's another world card. There's a cola. I don't have room. I don't have room. What I need is for 6 cents to give me Cryptid yesterday. Let's keep rolling here. Do we want 3 of a kind? No, the upgraded full house should be fine. Especially since we got the enhanced kings, or actually their additions on the kings. Do you want to spend $10 on a reroll? Maybe. Maybe one more. Maybe not $12 on a reroll. Let's go Arcana pack. I can use strength. I can turn queen into a king. I can turn a jack into a queen. I can turn a 10 into a jack. Let's go 10 into a jack, and then that'll make it easier for me to get my full houses. I could use the Hierophant and get bonus kings. Like, bonus cards could be useful. I'm going to use the strength. I would like, now that I have, you know, 2 blueprints and a Baron, probably we just want to get more kings. Arcana pack looking for a Fool. No, but we get Temperance. We have Emperor. And so my Temperance, you know, it used to be like 23 bucks. Now it's only 18. Emperor, Temperance. I guess we just go Temperance. Get rid of the Saturn card. So now I got 70 bucks. I could re-roll one more time, but now that the Arcana packs are gone, maybe I'm less interested in re-rolling. Let's go next. We get a bunch of Wraith cards. I could try to do this. I could try to make this happen. Try to get Brainstorm or Invisible, but I need 6 cents to go away first, so let's just sell all these and go next. Alright, I have 2 6s left in the deck. I need to find a strength card for my 5s or a death card. Discard for 6s. Keep kings and jacks. So one more time. Do I want to keep the jacks and the kings? Or I guess if I play the full house, that'll get D-leveled, then I'll be kind of sad. So maybe we discard the jack. Maybe we play the 4 of a kind this time. We don't find a 6, which is okay. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to play the holographic card for the base plus 10 molt. And then the kings should be enough. Yeah, we can play holographic queen and then that should work. Okay, how do we get more 6s? We can take a crystal ball. We could open this Arcana pack. We can re-roll for tarot cards first. What's this boss? Discard random cards. So that means I'm not able to play the high card with the Baron because it'll discard my kings. But maybe the full house will be fine. Maybe. Let's do a little re-rolling for tarot cards. World is not what I want. Swashbuckler, nope. That's unfortunate. We actually don't have room for a Brainstorm. I could take Mercury here, and then that'll give us, you know, some base molt that the Baron can copy. Instead of high card, we play pairs. I don't think we need to be doing that. Let's go here looking for Ectoplasm. Okay, we don't get Ectoplasm, we get an Ankh, except it'll destroy all my jokers, so we can take a black hole, I guess. Rare. Hashtag rare. Black hole. Now Arcana pack. I have money, we can reroll a little bit more still. Sun. I guess we could have gotten rid of the 6 cents. Like right now, we don't have that many 6s. Maybe we sell it and then we try to buy another one later when we have more 6s in the deck. But it's an uncommon, you know, who knows if it'll come back around. Sun we can hold on to. We get a Hung Man. That's useful. Alright, give me a Fool. Threes and twos, we can hang them. Do I want to make spades? No, but I can stone the 4, I can stone the 9. Let's go stone 9. Sell the world card. It's a little bit unfortunate I don't have anything to percolate here. We could reroll, but I don't want to spend $10 on a reroll, so let's go next. Oops. All Ouija. Okay, we can discard looking for 6s. Only the 2 6s left. There's 6 number 1, and then I have 4 of a kind jacks. Sigil, okay. Full house, queens and jacks. This, I want to test. Does this win without the king? Not without the king. But maybe there exists for the boss here, maybe there is some flavor of 4 of a kind that we can play. Maybe. Alright. Jupiter, nope. Standard pack looking for a 6. Ooh. Blue Seal Jack seems very useful, but we really need the sixes. I'd like to get a Pluto card at any point. We can open our Arcana pack. We can reroll first for tarot cards. I can hold on to a Jupiter card. Give me Plutonium. Lovers. Nope. Death. Okay, so Death we can use. Give me another 6. That's interesting. Huh. So we can make another 6 here. We can make a shiny king. Look at that. Look how crunchy he is. Okay. Now that the Arcana pack is done, let's go next. We have negative sigil, so we can sell the rest. Extra familiar we don't need. And 46 cards in the deck. Let's find a 6. Do you want to keep the jacks? How many kings do I have? I got 5 kings. 5 kings is enough kings. We have 6 hands and only 33 cards in the deck, so we get to see the whole deck. So, do I want to keep the kings? Throw the queens. We don't find the 6. That should be okay. Okay, so 4 kings is 20,000. That's good to know. There's another Jupiter card. So let's... Oh, I forgot we got the crystal ball. Nice. So we can re-roll here. I want to hold on to planets so that they don't show up in the Celestial pack. Can take an Earth card. I will take an Earth card. This means the level 6 full house. I could beat the boss with a full house more easily. One more takes me down to 33, and then I can buy both of these booster packs. I can go Emperor here. Fool and Death. I can use that to either make more interesting kings or more 6s. Could take an Earth card here, could take the Plutonium. I think for this particular boss, I want the Earth card, right? Just to be safe. Just to be safe. We'll have time for Plutonium in the future. Let's go Arcana. Okay. Temperance for 18. We got the Hung Man here, so if I wanted to, I could remove some cards. Normally I would prefer that. Normally I would prefer removing cards from the deck, but because Sixth Sense has not given us the Cryptid yet, I think we are going to go for the extra 6s. So Ace into a 6. Fool 7 into a 6. And then let's go 4 and 10, we can hang them. And then sell the Jupiter card. Maybe I should have held on to the something. Because Perkeo is going to copy garbage now. Yeah, maybe I should have held on to the Death card. Oh well. We get another Aura, which is not completely useless. Okay, no 6 in the opener. I need to find a full house, and I need to find a full house before I run out of hands. I think this round maybe we don't do Sixth Sense this round. Just to be safe. I got 5 6s. Gotta Got a bunch of jacks. If I do this, I only lose one jack. Or sorry, I only lose one king at most. This is fine. Ship it. We get ectoplasm. Ectoplasm is not useless. You know, this would have been nice. 2 rounds ago, we could have had brainstorm. Bummer. So this full house for sure wins. If I get another king, I can get more money. Nope. All right. Play the full house. Ship it. Well, that's rude. All right. Well, this full house definitely wins. Okay, copy the percolator. I want ectoplasm. Before I use it, I want to get a negative ectoplasm. That way we can save one for later. We can get the boss reroll. What's this boss? Oh, that's kind of stinky. We might reroll that one. We can go standard pack here. Looking for a 6. No 6s. We can get a red seal, but red seal 3 is far away from being a red seal king. I could add another king to the deck, but with only 43 cards in the deck, 5 kings is definitely enough. Kings? Definitely, he says. Skip. Celestial pack looking for, I guess, another earth card. If we don't get earth, we can take Mars. Maybe my 4 of a kind is better than my full house. Not yet. Close. We're getting there. I'm going to save my reroll money for Arcana packs. Let's go next. We get negative ectoplasm. Great. Get to save one for later. Oh, did I have an extra aura that I can use. And I have an ectoplasm that I can use. Okay, so I should be shopping. I should be looking for some joker to use with ectoplasm. Okay. Oh, and I should also reroll the boss. Alright, 6 here. Aura on the king. Maybe it's late enough that foil doesn't matter anymore, or maybe it's still early enough that the extra foil on the full house is useful. We get a red seal. Okay. So only one more queen in the deck. Let's discard this queen and go for just the full house. I can play this full house and still get another full house if I need it. Let's draw kings here. Well, you know what? I want the money, right? Ship it. This is the king that I'm going to use the red seal on. It's already gold. Okay, so copy the percolator. We could go ectoplasm, pick up the bean. The bean will make it easier for us to get the 6s in our hand. Let's do that. You dirty dog. Well, that's not ideal, but I guess that is technically possible. Alright, pick up the bean. And Celestial pack. Alright, we can get the plutonium here. Actually, we just take the black hole. Okay, Arcana pack. Arcana for reroll first. Judgment. Oh, that would have been nice. No, we'll stick with the bean. Campfire we don't need. Okay. I can use death to make another 6. I can use death to make another king. I could make a steel king. I don't think we need steel kings. Let's turn a 7 into a 6. And go next. Okay, so we've got a second ectoplasm. Don't need the wraith. Another aura that we can use. I need to reroll the boss. I should reroll it now so that we have information. No repeat hand types. Yeah, that's fine. So what do? 6 cents, you play a high card, and then we end with a full house. Okay, so let's find a 6. We get a 6. I'm gonna try to find my kings first, and then that way, you know, we just win in one. Question, do I want the second ectoplasm? Probably not. Okay, play the 6, copy the Baron, sell the ectoplasm. I have 2 auras. We can use another aura on a king. Holographic is fine. Give me Cryptid, please. Ah, so unlucky. The 6 cents negative. Bummer. I guess we could have held on to it, but I kind of want to fill up my joker slots. I kind of want to have an extra joker slot for value. Oh well. We've got Hex here. Okay. So we've got 8 out of 16 spectral cards. We can go Celestial Pack looking for plutonium. Right? If we don't take plutonium, we can take Mars. How many 6s left? 3 6s. Standard pack looking for a red seal. Also happens to be a 6. Sure. No priest. No empress. I think here I'm going to save my rerolls for, you know, once again when there are booster packs. So let's get percolating. Okay, so we pick up a red seal, which means this red seal I can use. Familiar we already have. Wraith we already have. Okay. I have a 6 in hand. Discard queens. 8 and 9, discard those. Okay, gold king, now red seal. Nice. I think with the red seal we should be able to win with just the high card, so I feel fine discarding the jacks. And we have the steel 6 as well. Alright, ship it. Purple seal. Medium is actually useful. Extra hand size, sure. So let's see here. Hand size takes us to 9, and then we have -1 from ectoplasm takes us to 8. One more ectoplasm would take us to 6. So I can't use another ectoplasm until after we get one more hand size. This boss is the Serpent. That should be fine. Take another Mars card. Don't need Uranus. Okay. Arcana. I have room for one more. We can do a little re-rolling. Take the plutonium. Do I want to replace the bean with Andrew? Probably not. -1 hand size? Probably not. Mars again. Do we need Mars, or are we good? Are we good with just the high card now? I'll take it just in case. I can hold on to the world card. $7 plus 3. That takes me below 25. So let's just open the Arcana pack. Okay, Temperance for 22, or we can hang them. I think I might have few enough cards in the deck where maybe I just take the money. What do I do with the money? With the money, I re-roll, look for a replacement for the bean. 8 and 9, let's just hang them. 2 and 3, we can hang them. And go next. Okay, another red seal we can use. We have purple seal that we can use. So let's do this. Purple seal I'll put back here. Still hex. Okay. Copy the Baron. Don't need to reroll the boss. Okay. So discard first. Discard one more time. I'd like to go purple seal king. Maybe we go purple seal queen instead, and then that way I can discard queens and keep the kings. So medium here on the queen. And then we have a negative medium back here. Okay, so we discard this queen, we discard the aces. Fool for a hungman. We take those. 9 and 4 we can hang them. Red seal I can put on. I have a polychrome queen. I have a foil king. I think I'll just use it on this holographic king. I guess I don't have to use it right this second, but let's do it. Just confirming we already have one, right? Okay. Play the 6. Blue seal is not useless. That's 10. 10 out of 16 spectral cards. Go next. Okay. So the last card that we used was the Hung Man. And so maybe I want to open a spectral pack looking for a Fool. Bean has 2 more rounds left. Death. Okay, so we can pick up Death here. And then open the Arcana pack, we could reroll one more. Hermit, sure. Fortune Teller is 27. Go one more. Fool for a Hermit. Fool for Death. Bummer. I need to use the Death probably to copy the 6. I think we still need more 6s. Which is unfortunate. But you do what you gotta do. So how about an 8 becomes a 6? 5s can still technically turn into 6s with strength. That gives me 3 total 6s in the deck. So, you know, there's only 6 more spectral cards that we don't already have. We could take Temperance here. We can use the Fool to copy Temperance. Then open the Celestial pack. Yeah. Okay, no plutonium. So if I want, I could just skip. I guess I'll take pairs and then use the Temperance. I have money where I can reroll for a replacement. Replace the bean. Sure. Hallucination's alright. I think I'd rather keep the bean for now. Golden Joker, nope. 4 of a kind, maybe. The last card we used was Temperance, so I'm not going to use the Mars card here. One more time takes me down. Let's save the money. I think 12 is a little bit expensive. We can reroll in the next shop if there's an Arcana pack. Let's go next. We get another purple seal. We don't need the Wraith. We get the Hex. That's great. So Hex is done. Okay, 6 in hand. Let's discard. Do I have enough kings to where I can go purple seal and then discard? I think probably. I think with the red seals, I can discard this one king. Fool for temperance, that's fine. I'll allow it. Okay. We got all these steel 6s. And unfortunately we get the purple seal too late. Let's ship it. Bummer. Okay, we could take DNA here. We could use DNA to make more 6s. We can use DNA to make more purple kings. We can make more of these gold kings that give us money. Either way, we're getting rid of the bean. I would normally I really like taking the gift card, but between the two of these, I think rather we take DNA here for the deck building. Okay, we can sell the loyalty card. We can buy the standard pack looking for a 6. So no 6 in here, but I could get a blue seal jack. I'm not super concerned about the blue seal. I think our high card is already high enough. And we do have another trans card here for a blue seal. So I think I'm just gonna skip. Take the DNA. So like here's a move that we can do. We can go blueprints on DNA. Do I want to reroll here? Now that I have DNA, maybe we don't reroll. Maybe we just go next. Another hex we don't need. This is incantation. So we can sell the other incantation. I get another red seal. That's fine. Okay, so we want the 6 in the opener. I can use the red seal on another king. Discard the queen. Okay, I can make another red gold card. That's useful. I can discard the purple king first. Let's see here. If we go, what was the last tarot card we used? We used Temperance. Yeah, let's discard this first in case we get a Fool. You know, there's a chance, 1 in 20 chance we get a Fool. Do we copy this now? No. Okay, Empress. Empress I really don't care about. Go Devil here. Discard the Ace, I guess. Okay, we only have 2 6s in the deck and we didn't draw one of our 2 6s. But that's okay. I can use DNA to copy the Polychrome King. Sure. Not quite enough there, but that's okay. This one will be fine. Cool. We get the boss reroll voucher. Okay. Okay, so now, if we want, we can do the Serpent every time. Not yet, but that's the thing that we might want to do. We can open these Arcana packs. How do I feel about DNA? DNA is the thing that I want. Okay. I'm thunking. Sorry, I'm thunking. Yeah, I think DNA we keep. I think DNA you can copy with blueprints, and then that gives you increased hand size and gives us more of these polychrome kings. So let's not reroll. Alright, we can take 20 bucks here. We can use death to copy the king. I think we copy the king rather than take the 20 bucks. And then if the next Arcana pack has a fool, we can get another 6 maybe. So fool for death. I can get the death card, but I'm not going to be able to copy the 6 right away. That's okay. We have 11 out of 16 spectral cards. Death we hold on to. We copy the percolator and go next. Okay, incantation we already have, right? It's in here. So incantation we don't need. Deja vu, we can make another red seal. I guess there's just the one king that doesn't already have a red seal. I could go red seal queen. Now that I have DNA, basically everything's gonna be this. Everything's gonna be these red seal gold cards. So maybe I don't even care about this deja vu. Maybe I just sell it for 4 bucks. Boss says my clubs are gonna be debuffed. Well, I don't like that. First hand face down. I mean, that's probably fine. I'll think about it. Let's go next. Okay. How many 6s do you think we'll need in the end? I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use death on the kings. So let's go red seal jack. Let's go death here on the 5. Let's go death here on the 8. And I think what we do is first we discard. Queen? Nah. 8? Nah. Okay, I was hoping to draw another gold card. Anyway, so blueprints on the DNA. We copy the 6. That gives us enough 6s. Ship it. Talisman. Bummer. Okay, so that brings us to 12. 12 out of 16 spectral cards. Celestial pack. For Earth, this doesn't matter anymore. We just use a death card, so maybe we skip here. Maybe we don't even open this other one. Maybe we just go next. Sure. Okay, more aura cards, I guess. First hand face down, nah. Base chips and mold halved. Probably not an issue now that we have enough. We have plenty of kings. Okay, so I have the 6 here. 4 6s in the deck. I currently hold 12 spectral cards. So I should not need any more 6s. So I'm not going to copy the DNA. What I will do is discard, looking for more kings. Here, this jack. Now foil. There's a queen, which I can make polychrome. Bummer. Okay, so we got all these gold cards in hand. We don't copy the DNA, we just play the 6. Ship it. Immolate. We don't... Usually we like those. Maybe it's a little late for an immolate, but I think I might be able to find some situation to use it in. Let's see here. Collection, it's still death, right? So maybe we don't open these celestial packs. Maybe we don't re-roll either. Let's just go next. Okay, so I did see there was a talisman. Sigil we don't need. Ectoplasm I probably don't need, so let's just sell it. I don't need an extra ectoplasm. Okay, talisman I can use on, I guess now at this point, a queen? Or I could use it on a 6. This king, boom, gold. Did it. We figured it out. Okay. Judgment? Nope. We have a 6. Great. I can discard these kings and I can look for my gold kings. Yeah. That's a few 6s. So we now have 13 out of 16 spectral cards. Ship it. And we get the Ankh. Did we get an Ankh before? I guess not. Well, that's 14. Which means if I open this spectral pack that only has 2 spectral cards in it, you know what's going to be in here. Bummer. Cryptid. So because of DNA, I have 4 6s still. I could use Cryptid to copy the Polychrome Kings, I guess. Cerulean Bell forces a card to be selected. There's a voucher skip. I can make a gold card. I kind of like the idea of turning the purple seals into gold, generally. Maybe this king I'll turn into gold first because the kings I'm more likely to hold in hand. Okay. And go next. So another ectoplasm we don't need. 2 more aura cards. What do I even have left? I just have the 3 jacks. Aura's done. We're done with the aura. Okay, I don't actually have room for another spectral card, which is pretty awkward. So probably I use the blue seal. Maybe I use Immolate. I think I'm gonna skip for a voucher. If we're gonna try to get the biggest throwback, we're gonna have to skip eventually. Might as well skip now. And go next. So this would be an okay position to use Immolate. Sure. Okay, keep the 6. Don't need this many 6s. Temperance for 23. Okay. Ship it. Son of a biscuit. He's back. It's not the worst thing in the world, but oh, do we throw it back? Fun thing about throwback, you don't actually have to hold on to it. It is retroactively scaling, and so we will get the big throwback, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait and pick it up later. Do I want to go back in time? I guess we did a voucher skip, right? So if I go back in time, I have to do it now. All right. Standard pack 4. Red seal we don't need. Polychrome 5 we don't need. Blue seal we don't actually need. Let's go next. More purple seals are always welcome. Boss forces a card to be selected. Do I care about that? I do care about that because I want my 6 to be selected for the 6th sense. So we reroll. We went back in time, so we get an anti-7 boss instead of an anti-8 boss. Play 5 cards. Nope. Face down after played. This boss is fine. Okay, I've got the 1 purple king. My purple cards are queens. Let's make a purple queen. I probably should have immolated in the opener. Probably the opening hand I should have immolated. Bummer. Discard. Wait, I don't even get the... okay, this king... You get the blue seal. We'll make 1 blue seal king. Hermit is fine. We get the 6. So discard 1 purple. We can go gold here. And then discard another purple. I can make another gold card. How about a gold 4? Okay, play the 6. Get the cryptid. We did it. We did it. Now what am I trying to do? I can't... We don't get rid of 6 cents because it's negative now, I guess. Standard packs. This stuff doesn't matter because we have DNA. Okay. Do we want to immolate? Probably not important anymore, so I'm just gonna sell it. Onk. Nope. Medium. This feels bad, but we need to copy cryptids and cryptids only. Hex. Nope. Wraith. Nope. Familiar. Nope. Ouija. Aura. What's the plan with ectoplasm? So what I would like to do, I would like to use my money to reroll specifically the Serpent boss every time, and then that way we get to skip a lot of rounds. Does that mean I don't use my money for re-rolling in the shop? Currently I have hand size 8. I can do this and go down to hand size 6, but hand size 6 might not score enough points with the kings that I have. DNA allows me to add extra cards to my hand, so maybe that's fine. I need to find a mime or a brainstorm or both. Mime gives me money, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, alright, let's go find a mime, I guess. Priestess? Nope. Drunkard for an extra discard. Golden ticket? Money? Could be worth something. I'm not going to use a third ectoplasm, but I will use this ectoplasm. I think it's worth it, the extra joker slot. I think the DNA is worth its joker slot. Okay. Take the golden ticket. Faceless or ticket? Faceless is probably better right now, I think. For right now. I'm just gonna use judgment. I need a mime. Strength. No on the strength card. I'm not allowed to hold on to any cards because I specifically need to copy Cryptid and only Cryptid. Could take a fool here. We could take the burglar. Burglar means I don't get to discard my purple seals, but burglar does mean when we have the specific boss, when we have the serpent boss, this is extra hand size with the extra hands. So I think we do take the burglar. Okay. Then what? Ooh. We could get the showman and use the showman to try to get another blueprint. I think that's greedy. I think actually we have the build. I think the burglar plus blueprints versus the serpent, we're fine. Maybe we don't re-roll anymore, actually. Maybe we've got the build. Obviously it's not going to work on this particular round, but maybe that's fine. So do I want the magic trick? I guess I don't have to take it right now. Oh well. I think this is it. I think if you have the red seals, you don't actually need the mime. You won't get as much money, but maybe that's fine. Let's start making cryptids. And boss says 1 joker disabled. How about very large instead? We copy the burglar. We can probably skip now. I want to play maybe 1 or 2 more rounds to make sure I have enough money. We could skip for a Mega Arcana pack. Let's just do that. It's skipping time. Okay, we can use the hung man. Cool. Go next. Copy the DNA. Jack and 10, we can hang them. Oh, actually, these are not the cards I'm looking for. I don't actually want to use DNA here. Like, I don't actually want more of these blue seals, do I? Long term, I don't want a lot of them. Oh well. That's fine, we can make a few. Alright. Is this bear gonna be too strong? Apparently we're good. I can use Cryptid to copy the King of Hearts now. I'm gonna save it. Okay. Copy the percolator. Use the plutonium. We just used the hung man, so maybe we go Arcana first. No on the 10, go Arcana. Strength or spin the wheel. I could make a glass jack and then try to break it. Maybe. Maybe we do strength here. I don't know. Use the plutonium. Maybe I should have used the plutonium first. Alright, give me some more cryptids. Okay, Violet Vessel, we copy the burglar. Copy the DNA. Those blue seals that we made copies of, now they're in our hand. Bummer. Well, it's the price you pay with the burglar. I do think the burglar is correct. Long term, I do think the burglar is correct. We just won't do the DNA this round. We don't have to do the DNA every round. Alright, ship it. I could use Cryptid here. And then we get more plutonium that way. Alright. So where did we end up? We have the percolator. We finally got the cryptid, so now we can start making copies of cryptid. We don't have to use them yet. We're already scoring E11, and so we're just going to stockpile them for the end game. And the plan is we use the retcon voucher. We reroll the boss, keep rerolling until we hit the serpent. Serpent every time. And with the serpent, you can get extra hand size. You can fill up your hand with these polychrome kings. And then with these polychrome kings, they are going to make us money. They will make us the money that then allows us to keep re-rolling. If we're ever low on cash, where we don't have enough money to re-roll the boss, we can play a few rounds instead of skipping, and then use a few rounds to build our bankroll back up. Then also when you're fighting the serpent, you can use the burglar. With 13 hands, you play more hands, and then each additional hand helps you draw cards. And those cards then make it so that you don't have to use the cryptids. We have the red seal kings already. And so with the red seals, you don't actually need the mime. You can just use blueprints copying the Baron, and then that's fine. Blueprints copying DNA also then gives us extra hand size, kind of, right? Because you play the first hand. The serpent still allows you to draw, and the DNA adds extra cards to your hand, so it's like having extra hand size. If I got offered a mime, I would probably replace the DNA with a mime. If I got offered a brainstorm, I would probably replace the DNA with a brainstorm, but we don't need to. We don't need to. If you just wanted to score like nan-inf points or whatever, we can do that with the current build right now. And so we can basically just skip every round, and now what we're just looking for is eventually we will find the throwback, and then we'll get retroactively counting how many skips that we did. We have the boss reroll voucher here. Extra hand is a little bit useful. Extra hand size would be desirable, maybe it doesn't matter super much. It matters most when we have the anti-8 bosses, so anti-16, anti-24. Those are going to be the biggest hurdles, anti-16, anti-24. So the cryptids, you don't need to use them against the serpent. You use the cryptids against those anti-8 bosses. So you don't actually need that many cryptids. We should be fine from here. Find out next time. Take care, everyone.